Hello everybody and welcome back to Study with Julia. Today I'll be showing you kind of a week in my life but reading edition. So basically what I read in a week of my life during summer holidays, if that makes sense. And yeah, right now I'll show you guys. I'm actually using it as the tripod right now. Currently I'm reading Vanity Fair, but the video starts tomorrow, right? It's the morning, so I'm just waiting for my coffee to get done because I'm always more productive reading in the morning. But I'm reading Vanity Fair by William Makepeace Thackeray. I'm on page 406 and I'm hoping to finish it in the next 4 days so I can read more books in the video, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And also, I will be reading, because I've got my little to-do list, as you guys know. I always read 10 pages after I finish everything, because it's kind of like a reward. So I'll count that up. I'll show you guys just a snippet of the reading, and I'll update you guys at the end of the day. Alright, I have to be pretty quiet because everyone's sleeping. Because it's 12 AM. I'm on page 486, 54% of the way through, and I'm liking the book. So far. It's just a lot of, I quite like the characters because I feel like, especially Rebecca Sharp, never mind, I'm not going to say it because it's a spoiler. They always use quite negative adjectives, but make her so likeable personally, and it's kind of like War and Peace, where you kind of get to make your own mind up with the characters, so it's quite fun, like that. But that's all of my reading for today, because technically today is tomorrow. Yeah, I'll go to bed soon, and I'll update you guys on tomorrow's reading. Alright, it is the next day. It's like 11 AM. I am going out today, so I think I'm probably going to read a little bit less. But then again, yesterday I went to the airport to pick up my mum, so I read less anyway. I'm hoping to catch up a bit on the reading though. But we'll see. We'll see how long I'm out for, because I'm just going out with my friends. As you guys might remember, I was on like 466. I'm on page 493 now. I'm gonna do some bridging work from my other school now, just in case. And the weather is beautiful, so I'm gonna be reading outside. You guys will see when I read just how nice the weather is. It's like the sky's beautiful, and just as I said, it's starting to get a little bit darker. But we'll see. Hopefully it stays all right, and I'll see you guys when I read. Alright, so that's the end of day 2. I didn't manage to catch up as much as I wanted to. We're only on... Where am I? Hold on. I'm on page 546. Still a good book, but it's more of the same, as in they're talking about similar things, but somehow it's still interesting. I don't know, I feel like authors could only do that before like the 1950s, and I feel like it's kind of gone downhill from there. But maybe I'm just reading the wrong books. But classics, there's something different, because they're talking about the same characters. Not much is changing at all. But the way that their lives are being described, and the vocabulary and everything. Like, obviously, I'm not like, that's a bit of an exaggeration. There are things that are changing. You do get more information, but it's so naturally, it feels, and you can feel the passage of like the time. I don't know. I am a sucker for classics, but I've been loving this book so far. Realistically, it's going to take longer than expected. I think it's going to take maybe 4 more days. And as of yesterday, I thought it would take 4 days altogether. But now it looks like it's going to take roughly 6. But as long as I get to finish this book in this video and go on to another one, then it should be alright, realistically. So yeah, let's see how I do tomorrow. Alright, so it's day 3, still on Vanity Fair. I read a fair bit this morning. I'm on page 576 already. I'm not finishing it today, but just to get as far as humanly possible. Still pretty much the same things. They're just touching more on talking a lot about family and the relationships in the family, and I guess it's just interesting to see how everything worked all those years ago, and the status kind of. I feel like this is a novel of manners, because it does touch a lot on status and like monetary wealth, so it's quite interesting. So let me carry on and see if there's any updates that I should give you guys. I'm today on day 3. Oh, my bookmark nearly fell out. I read up until page 636. It's more of the same, more of zooming in on the families really and how they're coping through certain monetary struggles. But yeah, I'm 69% of the way through the book, and I think it's going along smoothly, so I'm quite happy with today's reading, even though it may not be the amount that I wanted, but I enjoyed it, that's for sure. Okay guys, so this is day 4 and I'm feeling good. I already read 30 pages today. Oh, that's not a good number I'm on, but I'm on page 666. But yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit because I've done some of my chores, played with the dog and everything. She's actually a little bit tired right now. But yeah. Also, this is my last snack from Poland that my nan bought. There are some more coming because we got a parcel, but my mum went to Poland and she got us all snacks, and my nan bought this to me, Happy Hippos, and these are so good. But this is I just caught that. But this is my last snack for until Saturday, I think. So I'm gonna have this while I continue reading Vanity Fair. So let's go. Alright, so I actually read a lot today. I read up until page 745, and it was very much more focused towards Amelia Sedley, but at least at the end. The beginning was more on Becky, which was I mean, they're both main characters, but in my eyes, I feel like Becky's more of the main character. I don't know why, I feel like she's more human. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want her to fail, but I also want her to succeed. It is a bit complicated, but I guess that's what makes her so much more human in my eyes. But I am just waffling. I don't know why I'm tired, because it is only 9:20. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm hoping, because I did more reading than usual today, I'm hoping that I finish this book tomorrow, but I think we just have to wait and see how that goes. Alright, it is day number 5. I've come back from my run. I'm on my second coffee of the day, but they're all decaf. All the coffees I drink are decaf now, because I had this freaky little experience where my heart, like, kind of... You know how you sometimes get those pains in your heart and you think you're gonna die? I had that, and I just thought, that was right when I was drinking my coffee, so I was like, let's not have normal coffee for a while now. So far, I've only read 20 pages today. I think, yeah, because I'm on page 766. I'm hoping I finish it today. We'll see. Am I feeling the reading today? Kind of, yeah. I actually think I am. So yeah. I mean, I'm kind of annoyed because I decided to it's not even fixed. Because it's like separating. So I tried burning the edges together, but I just burnt the edges and that's not together. Anyway, onto the book. Still more of the same, you know, focusing on the families, but it's kind of... I don't want to give spoilers away, but it's like how, after all, in a way, the lives of the two characters end up being slightly similar. Well, end up, I don't know, maybe things change in the, like, 50 odd pages I've got left. But yeah, I'm liking, once more, I really love the fact that there's no good and bad characters in a way. They are all human. So, you know, but it does make it difficult for me to choose who I want to succeed more. But hey ho, you know, I'm just gonna get on. I just put my lamp on. It's only like 2:30, maybe 3 p.m. and I finished Vanity Fair by William Makepeace Thackeray. I like the ending, you know, everything came together nicely, because sometimes I have the thing where I'm reading a book and I know I'm near the end and it just doesn't feel like we're going to receive a nice ending. I thought that's what was going to happen in this book, but it managed to close it off nicely. I mean, I guess I kind of gave you guys my review while I was reading, but I ended up giving it 4 stars, because it was a great book, but it just didn't speak to me. That I don't know what it was. There was that one little piece that was missing from it being a 5-star. It just didn't, you know, personally in my heart of hearts, it just screamed 4-star, not quite 5-star. But right now, the next book that I'm going to be reading, it's a very different one, because this was a big old 809 pages in this book. This one has just over 50. I'm going to be reading We Should All Be Feminists by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. And this is also part of my literacy bridging work. It's just basically, it's a very short essay just on why we should all be feminists. I'm quite excited to read it, you know. I think it is an important topic. So yeah, I mean, I was expecting more pages when I bought it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm guessing I'll be finished with it tomorrow at the latest. But that's just an early guess, so let's see. Alright, so it's still the same day, by the way, and I've just finished We Should All Be Feminists. What am I rating this book? Recently, my criteria have kind of increased, so I'm giving this 3 stars. Not because I didn't enjoy the book. 3 stars is still very, very solid. I liked the premise of the book, the idea. I mean, I guess I know it was an essay, but I feel like it could have been longer in the way that some ideas could have been developed more and like described more. There were certain ideas that I didn't agree with fully. And there's also, I just feel like it is a topic that's really important, so I feel like going deeper on certain of the points would have been really crucial. But I do think it was a really important book to read. There were some new things that opened up my eyes a little bit more. And I think, you know, it is a really important book to read. I mean, it's really short, so if you do find yourself wanting, like, having time, please do read this book. 3 stars doesn't mean it's bad. Like, I think everybody should read this. On that scale, I think it's a 5-star. On my personal, like, just comparing to normal books, just the writing style, I'm giving it 3 stars. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Next book that I'm reading, I'm actually going to be reading on my phone, and I need to double check the name, because I don't remember it, that's why I'm double checking all this. But yeah, I'm going to be reading it on my phone and on my devices now. So The book is called The Disappearing Spoon and Other True Tales of Madness, Love and the History of the World from the Periodic Table of the Elements by Sam Keane. This is just an interesting one and I want to read it. So let's get on with that. Alright, and just like that, the day is over. So, quick summary, I read a whole book today. I finished a book today. And I started a book today. I only got like 26 pages into, we'll just call it, what's it called? The Disappearing Spoon? I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I only got like 26 pages into that. But that's like 10% of the book. Decent. Not too bad. Nothing to complain about, that's for sure. Okay, it's the penultimate day of this video. I've managed to get up to page 46 on my phone of the Disappearing Spoon, we'll say. That's a shortened version. And it's actually a really good book so far. So I guess for the other books, I've kind of reviewed it as I went along, except for the last one because that was really short. But that's what I'm going to do. This is the start of my review, I guess. So far, it's looking like an easy 5-star because it's so like... I think it's probably one of the best non-fiction books that I've ever read. It's telling everything like a story and I'm reading it and I don't feel like I'm learning, but I am learning. Like, it's a fun learning. So it's like, whoa. And the one downside is, but I feel like that's most non-fiction books, especially on topics such as like science and things like that. I have to read it in silence, otherwise I'll have to reread the paragraphs a couple of times because some of the topics are trickier to grasp or like remember, but that hasn't happened too often. It's just if like the TV is really loud in the background, things like that, then I'll like have to lower the volume. But otherwise, it's looking to be an amazing book. I'm hoping to finish it by the end of this video, so by tomorrow. But we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited to finish this book. And another good thing is that my mum, that book right there is the Polish version of a book by the same author, which I'm going to be reading afterwards. So, you know, if the same style is kept, then I think that book's going to be good too, so I'm excited. But we're focusing on this book for now, so let's get reading. Reading for the day. I read up to page 96, 40% of the way through the book, and it's still really good. I mean, because it's explaining everything in quite like simple terms, and I'm liking the fact that it's including the history and everything. So I'm hoping that that I do a lot of reading on it tomorrow for the last day of the video. Okay, so it's actually the final day, and it is quite late. It's actually almost the end of the day. I didn't film the first 2 parts of this video yet because I was focused on reading. But yeah, let's get on, show you guys how I did on the last day of the video. Okay, so that's the end of the last day. I read up to page 156, so I read 65% of the book. But based on what I've read, I'm going to tell you guys it's a 5-star. It's an amazing book. It's a very good way to learn, because it's kind of like you're learning from a story, which always makes learning easier. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. The writing's fun. It's kind of in layman terms, you know. So it's quite easy to understand, and I love this book. And that's the video. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to like, maybe comment what you've been reading, and please do subscribe. And I'll see you all guys very soon. Bye bye.